Hey guys, HM Racing here, back today with another video. Now this weekend was the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, in which, spoilers ahead, just a little warning, obviously Sergio Perez took the win from Sebastian Vettel, which I was so happy to see on the podium once again. Obviously the monumental tyre failures from Stroll and from Max Verstappen, who of course was leading comfortably and looked set to win the race with 3 laps to go. But I'm more interested in the day before the race, which is Saturday, which was qualifying. Now, during qualifying, there was lots of incidents, actually. Lots of people going into the runoff areas, just over pushing the car, and 3 or 4 crashes into the barriers, in fact, which was a bit weird to see. But it meant that qualifying was really up in the air, and you did not know who was going to be coming out on top. Now, the time to beat today is a 1:41.218 set by Charles Leclerc. And while other drivers were on purple laps, of course, Yuki Tsunoda and Carlos Sainz both hit the barriers towards the end of the session, and the session was not resumed. But I'm going to go out and see if I can try and beat Charles Leclerc's lap time. So we are here in the set of courses today. I found a Baku mod. I'm not sure if it's the best mod in the world, but it will do. We're in the Formula Hybrid 2021. As always, this car is just amazing. So let's see if we can try and beat Charles Leclerc's pole lap 2021. So we're just on the out lap now, and just to note, this first lap is going to be on completely fresh setup. We're on the equivalent of the hard tyres for this weekend, the C3 tyres. We're on the baseline aero, so quite a lot of aero, so really quite a lot of drag on the straights. So don't expect to be hitting the mighty top speeds. And we've got quite a lot of fuel on board as well, which is going to slow us down. So I'm going to go out and do our first lap, just to get a banker lap in, and see where we can go from there. Alright, so DRS open. Let's see what we can do here for our first lap. Let's pick our braking point just before this curb. Well, that was very early. Use all the curb on the inside, and then up to turn 2. Very tentative on the brakes. Little kick of oversteer. DRS open straight away once again. And now down the second straight. Quite a long lap around here at Baku. Lots of braking points to remember. So about here, again, very early on the brakes. Can really extend the braking a lot further than you think. Oh, little lock up. Can't unwanted to turn in. And now into the crazy tight middle sector. Little left right hander, treat it as a chicane down to second gear. Oh, lots of understeer. And now the slowest corner on the circuit. Down to first gear. And second tray for the traction, and now up to the castle section. Of course, Charles Leclerc 2018 crashing there during quali. Finally got his redemption 2 years later, 2021. And now through this crazy high-speed sector, completely flat. Take the line of least resistance, and then the hardest braking zone on the circuit. Track peels away from you as you head down the hill. Try and use the inside curb and then get as close to the outside wall as possible. Or miss the apex there, but we get a good exit. Use all the exit possible. And now just fingertips through it. Trying to scrub off any speed. And then keep your foot pinned for this almost 2 kilometre long straight. Reaching max speed. There's DRS, open it up, here the revs climb. 141.2 to beat. We're going to be a 146.7. We're very, very far off. A lot of driving ability though is going to get us a quicker lap. So we're going to do one more banker lap on this setup before we change anything around. Oops. Alright, so cool down lap complete. Here we go for another flying lap. Brake just to start this curve. Again, still braking super too early for turn 1. Can really extend the braking in there. Oh, that's late into turn 2. Oh, that's going to cost us some time. Just sort of finding the limit of the brakes at the moment. That was a bit too far in the limit. Now brake just after the 100. Oh no! Oh no! No! Oh, we've done what everyone's done. Ah, damn it. So what we can take from that is that I'm on exactly the same skill level as an F1 driver, right? Right? Let me just have this moment, please. Please. Oh, I hate this corner so much. That little sector there, it's fun, but it's tricky. Right, 2 seconds up on our best lap time. Time to gain still on this lap. Maybe try and dare a bit later. No! Oh, we've Ricardo'd it. We've Ricardo'd it. We carry the lap on anyway, no damage. Just try and see what this banker lap is. This setup really doesn't like this circuit. So we're going to finish this lap and then go back to the pits and do some setup changes, but we have hit the wall, which is going to cost us a little bit of time. Luckily, you don't have to worry about damage in the simulator. DRS open. What's it going to be? Of course, a 141 2 feet. Okay, we're into the 45s. So I think it's time to go a step softer on the tyres, take some fuel out, and have a little play around with the setup, just to try and make this car a bit more compliant with this circuit. Alright, so we've made some adjustments to the car. I have lowered the aero by quite a few clicks, changed a little bit around on the suspension, so we're a lot less grippy now, a bit more understeer, and the car's a bit slidey at the rear, but we do have a lot more top speed to play with, and I've also chucked the tyre pressure, tyre compound to the equivalent of the medium tyres, and we've also upped the hybrid system just by one click. We've got a bit more power, a bit more mechanical grip from the tyres, and a bit more top speed from the lack of aero, but we do have a little less aerodynamic grip around the corners. So let's see if we can try and improve our lap time there. Oh, car's a bit more unwilling to turn in now with the just got a bit less fight at the front on these low speed corners. But luckily the soft compound means we can get the power down a bit easier. Oh, that was a bit slow through there. Sort of took a bit of a wrong line, but we carry on anyway. Oh, I really wimped out into the really slow right-hander. Now, previous lap, the car tried to kill me up. No! Oh no. I am stupid. So there we go, guys. Can't replicate 2021 qualifying for Charles Leclerc. We can replicate the 2019 qualifying. Don't you worry, guys. I'm good. At least I'm good at something. Oh. Right, so we finally get a decent banker lap in, a 44.7. So about 3.5 seconds off the pole lap. Now, I did make a couple of mistakes. I locked up a bit into one of the corners, which probably cost me about a second actually. And also, we weren't on the extra hybrid mode, which is definitely going to cost us power. But I think it's time to stop messing around with all these graduations. Let's just go straight at it. So, bolt on the softest tyre, lower the aero, lower the fuel, qualifying hybrid mode, and let's just go for it, shall we? One dump the hybrid to the line. Oh wait, no, I got off the throttle early. I got off the throttle early. I thought the lap was over. 41.8. Ah, that could have been it. 41.8. That would have been good enough for P7 in the race. I want this. I can do this. Even without the monster toe that Leclerc got. I reckon I can do this. Oh. One more lap. One more lap. Come on, come on. Where's the line? Let's not get off the throttle too early this time. Oh, we did it! The 40.9. Oh, that was a good lap. That felt like a good lap as well. Even without the tow, 3 tenths quicker than Charles Leclerc's lap time. I know, of course, I'm no F1 driver, but we did it. Oh, we actually did it. Oh. So, of course, I know that this isn't representative. The track is probably a bit short, or the car's a bit quick compared to the Ferrari. And of course, everyone was on purple hot laps, probably had everything turned up, and there probably would have been a lap time in the 40s in the making that either Verstappen or Hamilton could have pulled out the bag right at the end of the session before the red flag. But we did it. We actually did beat Charles Leclerc's lap time by a considerable amount as well. And that didn't feel like a bad lap. That's the thing. Sometimes when you go on and beat these lap times and it's a scruffy lap and you beat it by half a second, you know something's up with the track. But that did feel like just a genuinely good lap. I didn't really make any mistakes. And the car felt good around that lap. But as always, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I've enjoyed making this. Baku is always one of my more favourite tracks to hot lap, especially in F1 cars, and I'm really looking forward to F1 2021 and getting to try that out in that. Fortunately, I'm not famous enough to get the early release version of the game. As always, leave a like if you have liked the video and subscribe if you want to see more. Check out my Twitch in the description below. We've recently hit affiliate, which again, I say this at the end of every video. Thank you so much for that. All that's left me now to say is, hope you have a really awesome rest of your day, whatever you're up to. Hope it all goes well. And yeah, see you on the next video. Bye.